Washington is going to have a positive impact on our state and on our country. And so with that in mind, we have a question from a viewer in Tulsa. This is Victor Grimes.
I would like to know from both of you as candidates if you would be willing to focus on the issues and the things that you can do positively for our nation as opposed to fighting against each other and against the other party.
And so we're going to start with you, Mr. Lanford. Your response.
Absolutely. And I've already said it over and over again. I absolutely believe that the issues we need to focus on are the issues of the day, on how do we get out of debt, how to resolve the big national issues. That's what I've lived and breathed on. And quite frankly, 3 years ago when I got to Washington, D.C., I really discovered the whole place reminds me of middle school lunch. It's this constant bickering, and you get praised based on how insulting you can be to someone else. And you get on Fox News if you're really insulting to somebody else, and you poke somebody else in the eye, and if you shake your fist and say something loud, that doesn't mean you really have a good idea behind it. I live the 11th commandment, that is, you don't actually attack other Republicans. I also have some basic principles that I'm going to choose to live by as well. I'm going to actually try to do the work. I find a lot of people that say Washington's in gridlock really means they're lazy. It really means they won't do the hard work that it takes to move ideas. You don't do things in a single speech and a single press release in Washington, D.C. You have to do it and do it and do it and do it and continue to fight on it. I just did a major reform of liquefied natural gas exports for all around the world. It's something I've worked on for 2 years. But you got to stay on it. You can't be lazy. You got to do the work.
And is it important when you're doing that work to reach out across party lines? How do you feel about that? Is that something that you feel like you really need to try to do?
No, absolutely. You need to try to do that. Let me give you an example. I chair the committee that deals with energy policy, healthcare, and entitlements. I'm doing a major work right now on Social Security disability. For the last 2.5 years, I've been over and over again with hearings, bringing in the administration, working with this.
This is like a setup.
Serves next to me. She is a Democrat from
It's
San
like
Francisco,
CNN.
and she and I have worked together to be able to bring reform to Social Security disability. It can be done. You just have to choose to do that. Now, if you choose to be pure partisan and not be able to reach out, you can be a pure partisan and you can get good TV time. But if you want to actually get stuff done, you bring conservative principles, you bring even Democrats along, and when they agree with you, you don't go attack them and belittle them for agreeing with you and say, I won, I poked them in the eye, but you actually try to solve it and you keep moving because there's no problem behind it.
All right. Mr. Shannon, working across party lines.
You definitely have to work across party lines. And the Speaker of the House, I had to do it every day. We had to put at least 51 votes on the board with every vote that we passed. Not only did we work across party lines, we worked across ideological lines. But what we didn't do, we didn't compromise on principle. And the problem with Washington, D.C., the reason people are so frustrated, the reason Congress has such an abysmal positive rating right now, is because we have compromised too much on the principles that have helped to make this country great. It's great to get along, it's great to be nice, but what we have to do, we have to stand up for principle, and we have to say enough is enough. We have compromised too much on the future of our kids and grandkids, on the issues of debt, and on the issues of spending. And yes, we can work across party lines. Yes, we have to find people and help them agree. It's actually a skill set that I think I've been blessed with. We were able, to pass workers' compensation reform. We were able to reinstate tort reform. We were able to pass welfare reform with almost every Republican and many Democrats voting with it. But the reason we were able to do it is not because we were nice guys. We were able to do it because we were able to stand on principle, and that's what's missing in Washington, D.C., and that's why I'm running for the U.S. Senate.
Boom goes Langford.
Tug of war